South Carolina is coming off their most successful season under head coach Shane Beamer, and there's plenty of buzz around here about the Gamecocks accomplishing even more in 2025, especially with the return of starting quarterback Lenoris Sellers.
What about you and Lee right now? Dance off.
Let's go. What do you got?
The Macarena.
A busy week of high school football here in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, starting off with a bit of drama in Atlanta.
Buxton turned out something special to play in front of family and friends while representing the best in the game, and he's no stranger to this stage, making his second All-Star appearance.
As are we, Amy, whether you were someone who saw the tragedy take place, or you heard the gunshots, or you woke up to text messages from loved ones like the two of us did. This is an event that takes time to process. When you get to the end of the college football season, this is what you expect to see. Thrilling football games, 44-42, Georgia coming out on top in 8 overtimes. Keeping this beat, I like this one, but Amy, she got left out of the fun earlier. So I brought a bead for her. She's gonna help us out, okay? You just look over, you find some good folks, and you toss it over the balcony, just like that.
Look.
At halftime, Dawn Staley described the environment as a daycare with so many voices and so much chaos, yet one rising above the rest, and that was the senior, Tahina Pow Pow, and everybody listened, and the rest is history. JT at the top still feeling calm, cool, and comfortable on this course, and the guys chasing him, well, they're feeling just as good about their shot at taking home that plaid jacket. After 160 games, the Mets and the Braves, two teams that bring the best out of one another, spend another day on the diamond fighting for their postseason lives by playing a doubleheader with simple rules. Win either one and you're in, lose them both, and that's all she wrote. Braves giving the ball to Spencer Schwellenbach. He began the year in A-ball, but ending it with pressure in the ATL. But I found somebody who coached on the fields in Daffin Park. His name is Gene, but they call him Philly. Born and raised there for 30 years, was back home a year ago, just after the Eagles lost in the playoffs, and he got a phone call from somebody who everybody here knows, and that Nolan Smith Jr. And what did he tell you?
He told me that we was going to be all right.
It was the lowest moment for that team, falling in the playoffs then. Here they are in the Super Bowl 12 months later. He stayed true to his word, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He knew something that the world didn't know.
Y'all are already on scholarship, but we're going to take care of the other half of y'all scholarships for the both of y'all.
A special surprise for a pair of golfers from the first tee of Savannah. They spent the day on the 10th hole with Nolan hitting tee shots, and after a generous donation, the foundation is able to cover the rest of their cost of school.
Coming to you from the Savannah Showdown for a state title, the final high school baseball game on the schedule for Southeast Georgia, pitting crosstown rivals Savannah Christian and Calvary Day against one another for all the glory. Their first time playing all season, the Raiders and Cavaliers having Clement Stadium as their battlefield. Welcome into sports. I'm Pat Timlin. School's out for summer and camps are in full swing across Southeast Georgia and the Low Country. In Savannah, some young golfers are learning the game and life lessons thanks to a local foundation.
Well, see, I like golf. It's like, you don't have to be so rough on it. It's just fun.
Landon Wiggins is a 7-year-old learning how to putt at the LB3 Foundation 10th Anniversary Golf Camp.
Woo!
But
this golf camp is more than just a golf camp.
that's Lawrence Bryan III. He's an assistant basketball coach at Savannah High that also works for the city. He puts on this free golf clinic for all the public park camps for kids 7 through 12 to teach them the game of golf and life lessons.
And all the fellow campers right there, I see they're having fun.
Yet all of this fun is born out of tragedy. LB3's son, Lawrence Bryan IV, is a victim of gun violence in 2015, and they want this camp to serve as a tribute of him and also the greatest of all gifts, love.
That year Lawrence was killed was a very tragic year for the city of Savannah, a lot of murders. We came out, man, and turned the city upside down. First, we did it for justice for Lawrence, and it turned into the foundation.
And other local groups like First Tee Savannah and Savannah Area Mini Golf stepping up to provide putters, balls, and a world-class putt-putt course, while the nearby golf course is under renovation.
That was a good putt, man.
You know, seeing a kid get their first hole in one, or, you know, just sometimes it's just making it in the hole, and that, you know, the smile that they get, just, it's great motivation for us, serving people in any way that we can.
It's been 10 years since LB4's life was taken during an armed robbery. A decade later, the foundation is remembering his joy with the celebration of life in Forsyth Park in August. And of course, it'll be a big bash.
Like a bang, we are.
Until then, Landon is still having fun.
And this camp is actually the best.
Just working on his putting stroke.